So, namaste angels and welcome to my channel. I'm gonna do a twin flame reading and see where the energies are taking us. I pre-shuffled also already a couple of decks, so I don't know which one we're gonna use, but at the bottom of the deck of the Tarot Sexual Magic, the Six of Cups came out. This came out in quite a few of my personal readings I did lately, so this is definitely your energy of your soulmate, your twin flame, somebody that you hold dearly in your memory. It's the card of nostalgia and just reminiscent of this deep connection you feel to this other person. We also have our little white doves here. The birds of love are singing. There's also a tree and some leaves falling. With these leaves falling, this could speak of the fall. So mind you, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. If you like a personal consultation, you can hit me up on Facebook or just shoot me an email at angelicempress1111@gmail.com and we can set that up. You won't have to wait that long either, and my prices are not outrageous either. So with this general energy being of the Six of Cups for all of us right now, this brings up these, like I said, deep soul connections. Again, with this full moon now coming up in Scorpio, we go in deeper. It's like these really stuck, deep emotions are coming up. What happened to me on my journey is I kind of took a step back. Maybe how that's what happened to a lot of you guys, because it was just that time for us. I remember listening to a reading, I don't remember by who it was, but it was about a year ago, and this lady was talking about my soulmate. She said, there's a soulmate coming in, Pisces. Why do you not want your soulmate? So while this reading wasn't true for me back then, it does come true right now. There's soul connections coming in, different partners trying to, I don't know, but it's been kind of confusing for me too. Because me, myself, I'm feeling still in this energy. I feel like not being open to other, it's at least sexual connections at this point. So this is something that's been our companion, the Six of Cups, the nostalgia. I'm gonna pull some cards from the Everyday Tarot. It's a new deck I have. So with this new deck, we see what this energies say here. You're gonna have feminine on the left, masculine on the right. Five of Pentacles, there's a lack. So maybe for some of us, we had to discover that we had a financial leak, or we had to pay up. Maybe our finances are not right. Maybe we feel overall in a state of lack, or been feeling that way, or thinking we feel that way, because this is in our headspace. So the feminine is in a sense of lack. That's the problem, because lack consciousness blocks our manifestation. It keeps good things to coming in, and this is a time of abundance. So we need to turn this around, fem. See what we have for masculine. Maybe this Five of Pentacles also speaks also of your feeling of lack, of not having your connection, or not being able to reach connection, or build a connection with anybody else at that point. You're feeling left out in the cold, like life is passing you by and you're not getting yours. It's also cold because there is snow. I already said that. But there are golden leaves. So with these golden leaves, you should just, right now be on your thinking watch what you think. Are your thoughts negative or are they positive? Is it good? Is it helpful? Is it true? What you thinking and telling yourself? Also about your connection. Is it really true? Some of us are still in that feeling of anger and resentment and just, but it blocks you. It keeps you from reaching that abundance that is promised to all of us right now. He has the Nine of Cups. How awesome. That's somebody that is really fulfilled in his emotional state. Also, when you see those two here laying, it seems like he's looking at her. She's looking at him with lack though. It's kind of, he's looking at her with abundance. She's looking at him with lack. This Nine of Cups person, he also has their arms crossed, so maybe not really all that open here, masculine, not all that open quite yet, but looking into a direction of the connection. These 9 cups here are fulfilled. It's the preparation for the 10 of cups, for the complete emotional fulfillment. Awesome. I love this deck. I love it mainly because of the colors. It's all in white, purple, and gold. I think purple and gold is very important for these days to come up. And I'm purple, my favorite color. It speaks of spiritual things, of ascension, of awakenings. White speaks of purity. So here we have the reason why our thinking is of lack. We have the devil in our heart space. The devil, the number 15, comes down to a 6. It is strongly connected to the lover's energy and to that also with the Scorpio coming up here, these deep dark sides of our emotions may be coming up. They coming up, this hand here. But if you look at this hand, these ties are really loose. It's not like this devil has a strong hold of you. You could release yourself from it. It's those ties. But again, here, that looking at each other type of theme that is mirrored here in the heart, in the headspace. These ties are loose, but it seems like you both, or at least you right now in this moment, want to keep yourself connected to this devil energy, which speaks of this attachment. Attachment is what makes us feel sad and in lack, and it's the root of all evil, the devil. It is the attachment. You are attached. Maybe there's also still dependency, codependency, not only on your masculine, but maybe on substances, shopping addictions, or whatever you may be attached to still. Excuse me. So this attachment keeps you feeling or thinking you are in lack. Eight of Swords. Also kind of keeping oneself in a bound situation, not wanting to see, not being able to see. It's kind of like not wanting to see, because really it is about releasing ourselves from these bounds, this cage of swords also. Yeah, it feels like his hands are tied right now. So this card here tells me that he feels like, although there is this emotional abundance in his headspace, he's not feeling like he can do anything right now because his hands are tied. His hands are tied. It seems like he also knows about that. This woman here bows her head down. It's kind of like a little bit of a, sadness and shame also behind this, which is also not a very high vibrational emotion. So there's no need to shame or to be, ashamed of nothing, because that's a very low, we don't need to be ashamed. We're all on our path of awakening, ascension, and growing, and it just takes time. Nothing happens overnight. So it seems like both need to release themselves in their heart space from certain attachments or ties. Cord cutting, that would be a good thing for this full moon coming up. Again, cutting energetic cords with people around you in your field. You know, it's not about try to cut the cord with your twin flame. We all tried that. We all know it doesn't work. But there's still cords attached to that in the heart space that are charged negatively. So these negative energy cords would be cut during this full moon if you allow to do so. Ten of Wands, it's too much. Feminine feels overwhelmed, overburdened. It's such a big load to carry. She carries her load of spirituality and this golden abundance and carries it. It's too much. She's overburdened. The 10 also speaks of the ending of a cycle. So with this 10 of Wands, pretty much she's gonna, find another way to handle these burdens and start new with the Ace of Wands. But right now, how she feels overburdened. That's how she also acts. So that's her action space. This is how she lives her life. Maybe she has a whole lot of responsibilities to shoulder, burdens to carry, maybe bills to pay, and it's just weighing her down. She is striving for stability, though. There's this city in the background where, it is, she probably gonna make it there, but it's a heavy load to carry. These cards are not so very positive for feminine today. He has the Five of Swords, so many swords. So this Five of Swords, he's in a, it's a battle, but you see, he's kind of like doing something, and she's not even watching. It's a battle. Why is this Five of Swords here? King of Wands, it's about him being that person. He's in an internal battle with himself about getting himself out of this Eight of Swords energy that he feels in his heart to become this Nine of Cups in preparation for the better things to come in his life. He's passionate about this, but it seems like there's still battles to fight. There's still things to take care of. It's all about the mental realm here in his action space. So he's very focused in doing logic things, maybe logic things to him, but he feels like he has to hide those moves from other people. Maybe this here speaks of the karmic. I did some karmic readings, which is always to me very enlightening, and I'm grateful and blessed whenever karmic calls for a reading, because it gives me a better insight and helps me find compassion for this person, because this person is also a human being and deserves respect, and they go through their own emotions. Since it comes up, what came through with the karmic readings were more than likely that they were aware or are aware of their materialistic thinking that they had. They revert to that materialistic, distorted feminine that wants her masculine to be there to provide for her financially. Now this may also come up for you if you are not, even if you're in a relationship or nothing feminine, but just thinking of you wasting your time, or you thinking of someone, and you could have support by somebody, or have a man in your life that helps you pay the bills, or all of that. So this may come up for many of the femmes, but it seems like masculine needs to defend himself against these attacks of the distorted feminine, because we're not supposed to be that way. um, it's not about the material things. The comics I read for, it was exactly the way it was predicted. They did have sex again with the masculine, mainly out of trying to regain control over the situation, or have him back in a certain area, certain spot. Also to it's about the manipulation still. But I feel like the masculine were shown things in them that made it kind of obvious of what they were doing. It was kind of like they were just seeing right through them. I'm sorry, I got really bad allergies. Wow, okay, so this was the Everyday Tarot. I love this little tarot deck. It's tiny, but it's good for my hands. So it's just the Everyday Tarot. Let me pull some Lover's Oracle cards. Let's see how the two are in their connection. What do we feel? What does the Lover's Oracle say for the collective feminine? Passion. That's for feminine. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. So we've been awakening our inner divine goddesses and worked on ourselves, stepped into our mission. This passion shows, it now attracts others. Just like I've been saying, these other soul partners are coming in, and partly for us to know or to see what it feels like to be loved with passion, because that's something that we have not really received from our masculine, at least not in the physical world. So this passionate attraction that you seem to exude right now, enjoy it and live in the moment. You are not meant to just sit and wait. So that's what we've been talking about at the beginning. From the beginning, don't sit there and wait. Live your passion. Also, if there's a passion that you want to follow in your career, it's time to follow this with passion, because it will be successful. Masculine has surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter into our lives. Let go and all will work out. So surrendering is a big part of this journey. We all got to go through that and keep having to surrender things. It's just a part of our ascension, a part of our healing. He now knows that he has to, surrender to that. Kind of like this Eight of Swords that we saw early in his heart space, where he kind of feels like there's, his hands are tied. You got to surrender. There's nothing you can do. Well, I feel feminine feels very passionate. For some of y'all, you have received communication lately, and it's just hard for you to just hold back this passion, or not be, overly expressive with your passion. I know that goes for me a lot. It's horrible, and I don't even know why I cannot restrict myself, or were not able in the past to restrict myself to responding overly passionate. It was like my masculine would come out of a time of blocking me and unblock me and just say hi, and I would be like, oh, I love you. hair is not even a high back. I love you. I love you. I gotta laugh at it now. It's kind of, and that's how some people get really carried away, end up with restraining orders. Luckily, it never went that far between us. Manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. So for some of us, a lot of us are going to come into union in a soon divine timing. You are manifesting those miracles in your life right now. You've been dreaming about this and hoping for this and wishing for this for a long time. It took for you to walk away and change your perspective, see things a different way to be able to manifest this miracle. Like I said, it's all about our vibration and how we see life. Trust and faith comes in with this journey, and it's a big deal for us to relearn to have faith and trust, also in ourselves and in our own intuition. The universe is constantly talking to you and giving you hints and guidance and advice if you choose to accept it. I will pull the Romance Angel cards to end this reading. Your dream is soon to become reality. Get ready. That's what I hear. Get ready. Your dream is soon to become reality. Get ready. Tick-tock. For feminine, Romance Angel for feminine. Let go of control issues. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Just like I said earlier, we have this great passion. We're ready to go. We want to just do things and hold our masculine and do all these. So this is a way of controlling or trying to force things to happen before their time. You can do that. So by trusting, surrendering, allowing yourself to be a part of this process and accept it with all its challenges and changes, and also all the lessons you are learning on this path, letting go of these control issues is going to help you to enjoy your life better. That's what you're supposed to do here. You're supposed to enjoy your life. While you try to control others, you're always going to be put back in your place. It's just not how this works anymore. This person here seems also very, what do you call that? Like he's like suspecting something. He's like trying to control these people here. Don't do that. That's what we're trying to get away from. All these crazy relationships that were all about power and control. It's not about that. Sorry. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So your masculine is working on his career, on building up his pentacles. Maybe, he's not ready for you because of the situation. He's focusing on something else. You see this woman here, she's very diligent with her garden here. She's really working hard. It's the Eight of Pentacles. It's the work hard card, working hard to build this abundance for future. For yourself, it's time to take back control for your life. So very important, you have to just free yourself from all these attachments, the devil, from all these attachments of the outcome of your journey, of what you would like to happen with your masculine. Just keep him in your prayers and hope for him to do good, to be okay. You know, that's all we are meant to do at this point. We got to free ourselves from the attachment of the outcome. It's time to take back control in your life. There are many things that you did not take care of, or that you did not do because you was in this Six of Cups nostalgia energy too long. Yeah, there we go. You were just like hoping for this and were not, taking charge. You need to take back control of your life, but let go of control issues, if that makes sense. You also have flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. So being in a light-hearted energy, it's gonna help you in this point to not only free yourself from these attachments, but also open yourself up to other experiences. And keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And that's what I meant with this. Soulmates coming in. Many of us are too fixated on your on your twin flame or whoever you excuse me. Let me have a drink. Important. Like I said, too focused on that particular person, not realizing that when it comes to this whole twin flame thing, it is about the frequency. So this frequency that you felt, or this connection that you felt with this person, may have been just that starting point for you. Now we have a last message from your TM for you. It says, I'm thinking of you at this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. So DM is pretty much in the love. He knows, he feels the love. He feels it in his heart, and he knows it's in his head. In his action, he's more worried about finances and career now. So if there's nothing happening for you right now, don't fret. He's thinking of you in this very moment, and your love fills him with light. He loves you. So this was the reading. I hope you enjoyed that. Please hit like, subscribe, and you also are more than welcome to share. And I see you next time. Namaste.